Hi everyone, I wanted to show you our tiny house. Welcome to the tiny house. It's 480 square feet of living space, a little tiny garage on the other side. Before we built our retirement home, this was our weekend home, and we had so much fun in this tiny house. We had so much fun on this patio, at this bar, at that fireplace. Incredible memories here. My brother was the general contractor. He outsourced very little of it, and we were able to do a lot on weekends. We cleared the land. This land had all kinds of cedar trees and things that are not native to Texas. So we were able to clear that off. I'm going to take a tour on the inside and look around as we prepare for new guests to come. We'll look into some cabinets and drawers to see if anything needs to be decluttered. I think it's in pretty good shape. Well, we'll still take a look. This is a view from the tiny house. It is beautiful today and sunny. And this is the outdoor living space. We have a bar area, a television that we rarely watch, a fireplace that is wonderful. My husband worked especially hard on this fireplace, and I did help very little. A couple of bathtubs my brother-in-law gave us that we painted the outside to, and when you work outside and all of this and get super dirty, you can fill those bathtubs up and clean yourself off, and it's very refreshing. Have a refreshing drink in them. The other item we have is this sliding door. So in the wintertime, when we are running this fireplace, the wind whips through here and, oh no, something fell. The wind whips through here, and this just gives us some more protection and allows the heat to stay in. Just to give you a little perspective of where the tiny house is, there is our house right there. When we bought our property, we had nothing on it. We put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it for a 2-year period. I am glad we did it, but I wouldn't do it again. Behind this wall is a small little tiny garage and laundry room and water softener, and it's got a freezer, all kinds of stuff in there. This early picture shows the garage is on the left and the living space is on the right. I'm going to take you on a quick little tour, also show you kind of the declutter that has already happened or why I try to keep it minimal, and what do we use this for? We had a lot of good times in this space. It is used now for our guests, for overflow, and it allows us to have big family gatherings, which we absolutely love. And I will tell you, before you go on, if you do not like to see taxidermy, you might want to stop now. If you're okay with it, then keep on this tour with me. I just want to be respectful for those of you who may not appreciate that. It's something that we have just grown up with and lived with. Just wanted to share and warn in case you did not want to see that. Let's take a look. How many rooms does this have? It has 2, a big room and a bathroom. Well, I'm gonna turn you around and we'll look at the bathroom first. This is it. This is the bathroom. It literally has the commode, a little sink here, little vanity sink, a little sweet mirror, has a little painting of bluebonnets, which is the Texas state flower. And I recently used to have this all in red, and it was a red gingham, but now it is in green. I just replaced some older towels with newer towels from Land's End, And so I went with 2 color, a lighter green and a darker green. I'll show you those. I have 2 rods, so it allows for multiple guests. And then behind this door are a couple of hooks. It may be a small house, but it's a mighty house. The shower is just an insert. I feel like Vanna White. We have extra washcloths and towels up here. We have a few more toiletries, some sunscreen, a mirror. That's our tiny little bathroom. As you walk through the front door, the first things that you'll see are these 2 beds. They're both queen size beds, and we have a little spot for luggage here. I have another luggage rack I'm going to bring in for convenience. This was a hand-me-down dresser. We have television up there, a queen bed. I helped lay this tile. My brother did the majority, but I still helped. This is a painting from our thrift shop that's not hanging straight that I just thought was beautiful. As we swing around, this is the other queen bed with a couple of narrow nightstands that I had made because space in here in this tiny house was very important to get right. And then this wall was just to add some interest. This cabinet here I bought from my sister, I think, and it allows for hanging clothes. We have an extra set of sheets that actually the guests who stayed here last put them here, but they go in the dresser drawers over there, so I'm gonna move them and get those out of the way. Somebody could put their suitcase up here too if they needed to. Down below, I have extra pillows, and I want to say that is also maybe blow up bed in there. And then just some batteries, duct tape. Who doesn't need duct tape? And this is the junk drawer. I'm gonna have to talk to my husband about this. This is his stuff. We do not have a closet in this tiny house. That acts as the closet. And then we have this rollaway bed. This used to be my parents'. I have an extra topping on it, so it is nice and soft and comfortable. I would like to get a day bed here with a lot of pillows and have it be more of a sofa type environment, but also allow for another bed and maybe a trundle underneath that pulls out so that this little tiny house could sleep 6 instead of the 5 that it currently sleeps. And then this is an air conditioned unit that also is heating, and these walls are not 2x4, these walls are 2x6. My brother did that. It's amazing the difference that makes, but it is very comfortable in here. And then we have a few stools. Those are adjustable. You can swing them up or down. This little refrigerator is actually quite deep, and it holds a lot. I was always shocked when we only had this home and didn't have our other home. I was always shocked at how much this held, especially down below. And right now we just have drinks in there, but it held a lot. We use this refrigerator as overflow also when we have big parties. This is our tiny kitchen with a peninsula, and it has a lot of great storage. It is a fully equipped kitchen. It does not have a ton of items in here, but has enough. And I could probably declutter some of this, but there's plates, some coffee cups, that's a percolator. See, I have some empty shelves. This is an apartment size oven, and this is a smaller microwave to accommodate that little sizing. And then we have baking pans and serving trays there. This is where we have some crock pots, some extra bowls, casserole dishes, serving dishes. And I just yesterday emptied this out. So my husband wants to learn how to make wine. And when the bottles need to age, my intent is that they would get stacked up in here and be allowed to age there, and or that we could put while it's fermenting, we could put those 3-gallon or 5-gallons carabines in here. That's and just showing you what the drawers have. They're not completely full. We have silverware, knives. I think this one's pretty empty. This is where I used to have spices. So it's not overflowing. There is space. And here are big crock pot, pans, regular size sink. I sent our friend a picture off of Pinterest. She's a master woodworker, to try to match this wood with this and to allow it to hold wine. We love it. It's just kind of nice. I'm just gonna swing you around now so you can see it in all its glory. You can also see my husband's barbecue pit out there. He is smoking a pork butt today and some ribs for company that we have coming. This is an older photo of him, and I'm sure he was probably barbecuing then too. So because I normally have these sheets in these drawers, we're gonna take a quick look. And this is really a tight space. I thought there was more room in between. So I may end up pushing this bed out a little bit. So there's one set of sheets. This drawer is my brother's. He's got clothes in here and some razors when he comes and visits, so I am not decluttering it. It can be his. I will go ahead. Extra Kleenex boxes, and I don't think there's any out here, so I'm going to pull one out for our guests for this weekend and put this other set of sheets in here along with this little blanket. This drawer is empty. This drawer is empty. So I will put this blanket in here. And the other bottom drawers are empty. So see, I came in, I want to say last year, and did some decluttering in here. This is not empty. So attachment for the vacuum cleaner, which is in the corner over there. A cord for television, it looks like. Some glasses that may be my brother's. Some little hats that may be my brother's. A light, headlamp, that's probably my brother's. So all of this can stay. Got a cute little candle. Ooh, that yummy. It's Christmas tree. Other than cleaning out that junk drawer, which I need my husband's help to do that, I think the house itself is in really good shape. Everybody loves it. The 360 view is front door, door to the bathroom along with my light, our little kitchen. We used to have a leather sofa there, and that's where I would like to put the daybed, trundle bed eventually. The cabinet that we call a closet, one queen bed, second queen bed, and dresser. And that is our 480 square foot tiny house. Thanks for watching. I'm going to close like my father always closed his voicemail messages. Bye for now. So let's take a little trip outdoors. I don't know what that was. Just dork. Outdoors.